Hello and welcome to the demo of the Sermo minimum viable product that I have put together. It is a clone of something like Slack or Discord. It's a messaging app. We have a simple registration. We can make a test user 04. Uh, just do 1234 for the password to keep it simple. There's no regex or anything on the password yet. Just to keep it simple for me. So here we have the interface. We have a little error here. Next.js, but we'll ignore that for now because it doesn't really affect anything. Yeah, here's the interface. I kind of went with a kind of retro style design like that. Yeah, you can create new channels. Call this serious since we have general memes and spam. Yeah, here we have new channels. You can type in the chat. This message. Try that. We've got we've got pagination, spam. There's quite a bit of spam, and it only loads a few messages, and when you scroll up, it more. So that's good. There is a connection status. So if we stop the backend server here, it'll show us that we're disconnected, and it'll eventually throw an error message. Connecting message, and it shows disconnected. Good. We'll start the backend server back up. Continue with the demo here. We do have a rudimentary online status. Doesn't really do much yet. Changes the color down here. You can change the display name. So we could just do test user display for that and save. Come up as test user display. So that's fun. We can also demonstrate test user 1, 4. This is what I have it. There we go. 2, 4. Again, see messages in real time. This is a real-time message. Pops up in both clients, so that's good to have for something like this. Let me talk a little bit about the tech stack. We're using Next.js, TypeScript, using Tailwind CSS for the styling in the front end. In the back end, we're using SQL Alchemy, Postgres for the database. Really big fan of Postgres. Socket for the messaging connections, and Fast API for the API. What's great about Cursor, which is what I've been using to develop this, is that with the help of Claude and this whole IDE, somebody who doesn't know anything about front end, never worked with TypeScript or Next.js or really done even much CSS, can really go a long way with this. I'm familiar with Fast API and Postgres and a little bit of Socket, but that's about it. In regards to the tech stack for this particular project, but it's been much more of a breeze than it would be to do it on my own without the aid of Claude. So that's happy. I do want to talk a little bit about the workflow that I've kind of eased myself into regarding the PRD and how that feeds into Cursor. So what I've been doing is I made the PRD with ChatGPT, And then I asked ChatGPT to go through and basically imagine that there is an IDE like Cursor with, a built-in LLM that has access to all the files, and to break down the instructions into bite-sized chunks. And then I feed that into the composer in Cursor, and that allows me to, build the program step by step. Um, there's obviously, whenever you give it instructions, there will be bugs and things like that to work out and kinks, and you kind of have to massage it. But that's been really helpful. And then at the end of the day, I will have Claude type me out a. I can find it here. Basically, a progress report. A status report. I have yesterday's status report pulled up here. And then I feed that back into GPT in my conversation with the PRD. And then for the next day, I will generate a new set of instructions to continue along with the process to build this. And that's been fairly helpful for me. Kind of a nice little workflow. Um, yeah, so that's where I'm at with the project so far. Happy to demonstrate. And happy to be part of this Gauntlet program. It's I've already learned a tremendous amount. I feel so much more powerful coding than I did a few days ago. I'm looking forward to what we're going to do in the future. Thanks.